Hi guys, welcome back to another series. I am Lennox Bennett. Number one says what percentage of 40 is 8? So all we do is say 8 out of 40. Percent mean out of 100, so we times by 100%. 8 into this 1, 8 into 45, 5 into this 1, 5 into 100, 20 times. So this one will be 20%. This one says 2/3 raised to the negative 2. What we're going to do is to ignore the negative. This is the easiest way to do it. Ignore the negative at first and then just multiply square. But that's what they asked us to do. And it's 4/9. However, because it's a negative index, we're supposed to reciprocate. So we're just going to put 9 at the top over 4. So that would be our answer. Let me see how which letter that. That would be D. All right, let's move on to another. It says, what's the square root of 17 square minus 15 square? This is a triplet. Everyone should know that. So we multiply this, we get 289, and this is just off memory now. 15 times 15, 225. Subtract, and then we find the square root. So that should give us 64. Which number multiply by itself give us 64? That would be 8. Let's move on. The square root of 191 lies between, can be this because this top of 169. So it has to be this. All right. What you can do is to kind of double check. 14 times 14, 4, 4, 16, 4 ones 4, and 1, 5. Put a 0, 1, 4, 4, 1, 1, 1. So that gives us 6, 196, right? So it's between 169 and 196. So yeah, definitely C. It's kind of obvious. I'm not sure where they're going with this. Sometimes they have some kind of weird answers. All right, let's go. Let's move up. Next question. All right, this one says 99 times 101 has the same value as, it will be this. This is multiply, so I think plus should be here. So that means it's D. That one is fairly straightforward. There are 40 students in a class. Girls make up 60% of the class. 25% girls wear glasses. How many girls in the class wear glasses? So first we find 60%, which is the total population for the girls. So we need to know how many girls there are, right? What are the 40? How many are girls? And then we can figure out the percentage. So that would be 24. And we just find a quarter of 24. This is a repeat one. If you haven't watched all my other videos, find time and do that now, all right? After this video. So this into this 1, this into this 6. So that would be 6. All right, let's move on to the next one, which says if n is equal to a number in A is equal to m, then the number of subsets of A can be expressed as, now as we know, it's 2 raised to the power. So if it's m represents whatever number there is. So it's 2 raised to the m. So if it's 3 elements in the set, it will be 2 to the 3, which work out to 8. So I think this is m. All right, let's move on to number 8. Which statement describes the set of integers greater than -3 but less than 6? All right, so it's greater than -3. Has to be D. All right. So greater than and less than 6. All right, let's move on to number 9. Which of the following pairs of set is an example of a disjoint set? Now, a disjoint set is when there's nothing common. So that would be A. A number cannot be even and odd. It's either odd or even. All right, so that's pretty straightforward. All right, let's move on to number 10. If A A is the set containing 1, 3, 6, 8, 9, 12, and 15. And B is the set containing 6, 9, and 12. Which of the following statement is true? B contains A. That is a lie, no? That is a lie. A contains B. I'm going to say A intersect B is an empty set. No. A intersect B is B. So B should be here. That's incorrect. A and B are disjointed set. That is not correct since it's not correct since you have elements that is common. 6, 9, and 12 common to both. I don't think the answer is here for this, you know. It's a B is the complement of A. That is lie. All right. Elements in A already. So the closest one would be A, but it's not correct. It's supposed to be A contains B. But this one comes the closest, all right? You guys can leave your opinion in this whatever section, all right? Let's move on to 11. It says the 30 students in teachers' May class have either a dog or a cat or none of the two. All right, so it said are none of the two. Means a disjointed set. All the students who have a cat have a dog. If the number in C is 12 and hold on, all the students who have a cat also have a dog. So it can be a disjointed set because all who have a cat have a dog. It's not a disjointed set. All right, if we finish read it. All the students who have a cat also have a dog. So you know, say yeah. If the number in that is 12 and it's 60, which of the following Venn diagram correctly represent? It can only be D because D literally contains C. All right, so that would be D. All right, let's move on to this one now. It says, in which of the following Venn diagram is the region A intersect B prime? So not in B. So it's A intersect B prime. And I think we have a winner, which is right here. All right. Let's look at the other options, even though, yeah, couldn't be that. All right. And it couldn't be that because it's a B complement. All right. So, all right, we finish off that. Let's move on now. It says if Eastern Caribbean $2.50 is equivalent to US $1, then 20 Eastern Caribbean. All right, so clearly we can see that 1 US equal $2.50. Not in Jamaica though. Jamaica a joke country, you know. We don't know what the US is, but we know that it's supposed to be $20. So all we have to do is just simply divide 20 by $2.50. All right, so we want 2 of this to make $5. 5 into this 4, so we just multiply it by 2, so that would be 8. Yeah, guys, you know, if you have some little style where you use to check fast, all right? We know say $2.50 and $2.50 make $5. 20 into 5 into 20 goes 4 times, so we double it, right? Now, if you have them little style, you know, guys, because the time is limited, so you don't want to be there fooling around when you should get your answer. All right. Oh, we have a mistake in that one. All right, let's move on to this one now. It says the simple interest on $600 for 2 years at 5% per annum is 120. The value of T is, so they want us to find the time, the formula. Oh, they don't want to calculate just the formula. So let me just do that. So we know it says simple interest is equal to the principal times T times R all over 100, right? So what we're going to be doing now is to transpose We know that the simple interest work out to 120 that was given. And guys, you have to read and understand, you know. All right, so you say the simple interest on that is. So once you see the is, you know, so yeah, that is the simple interest. The principal, I will start it with, which is 600, so we'll put in that. We don't know our time, so we'll put back t. But we know the rate to be 5%, so we put the 5% and put that on 100. So now we are transpose. This are divides your time. So we just look for the one and say 120 times 100. And we could. All right. See, eh? Now if we finish it, you know, but we know so this is gonna be divided, the 600 and that. All right. You have to know them little style, guys. Let's move on. All right, so let's move on to the next. So that would be A. 15 say, given that y varies directly to x as y is 19, x is 152. Which of the following equation represent the relationship between x and y? But they want you to find for y. Basically, combination for x. All right, so to be 152 over 19. I think that works out to 8 based on what we see this one. All right, so that means it has to be this. In order to find y, we have to do 1 over 8, right? Because y is a smaller value, all right? All right, so a man's annual salary is 45,000. His tax-free allowance total 13,000. He has to pay a tax of 20% on his taxable income. No system say taxable income. So what we do, take off the one we're not paying a tax for. So what we're gonna do is subtract 13,000 because you're not paying a tax on the first 13,000, right? This work out to 0, 0, 0. 3 from 5 leave 2. So it's 32,000. So all we have to do is just find 20% of 32,000 and that would be our answer. We now make it math look complicated, you know, guys. So I can do some little trial and error thing, all right? So I'm gonna split this in a 10 times 2. Because what I'm gonna do now, multiply this by 10. Now I know them little style, you know, guys. And then times it by 2. That I same as 20, right? But it's just a 10 easier. So this is a workout to this is not for have 1 0 for there, so you know, but I don't know. So it work out to 3,200. Yeah. And then times 2, so that would be 6, 4. If you're not subscribe now, guys. You don't have to like the video, but subscribe so you can get the continuation. A man pays 60 cents for every 200 m3 of gas plus a fixed charge of $13.75. How much does he pay when he uses? All right, so since they give us 55,000, we need to know how many 200 is in this. So I'm going to figure out that now by dividing. So this can, this can, this can, this can. And we divide this now, 2 into 5, 2, remainder 1, 2 into 15, 7, carry 1, and that give it 275. So because they give us the rate of 60 cents, 60 cents is the same thing as 0.60, right? So we're going to just multiply by the 60 cents right away. Forget how much. 6, 5, 30. We do this already, do you know? 6, 7, 42, and that 45. 6, 2 is 12, and that 16. So it's 2 decimal place, so it's 165, right? Plus a fixed charge. So you have an additional 1375, all right, which is 5, 7, 8. Work with decimal point, so that's E. All right, this one says a car presently valued at 12,000 depreciates at a rate of 10%. per annum. What will be the next value of the car after only 1 year? So basically, we know say the price will go decrease, right? It has to be this, can't be nothing else. But let us work it out. But it can't be nothing else but A, because look there, that's 200 or that 100 and something. All right, so we'll find 10%. 10% is the same as dividing by 10. So we'll just find 10% of 12,000. Can't be a small number. All right, so that's going to be 1,200. So from the 12,000, and that's what depreciation means. The value go down by this. So as I say, it has to be this. That one was a giveaway based on the other options. You don't have to work it out. All right, number 19 say, a dinner at a restaurant was advertised at $60 plus 18% tax. The total bill for the dinner was, so we want to see what it's going to be increasing by 18%. So let's find 18% of 60 now. Percent mean out of 100. All right, boom, boom. Can we use 2 into this 5, 2 into this 9? I think that's it. 9,654, and then 9,545, 9,654. 5 into this goes 10 times, and remainder 4 out of 5. But we know said this as a decimal with 0.8, so it's $10.80. It will increase by $10.80. And if you're wondering, oh no, it's that you divide 4 by 5. So you add the $10.80 to the original $60, so that's $70.80. Guys, remember, you have to watch part 2, all right? So you're gonna stop at 20. So ensure you subscribe so you can get part 2. A store offers a discount of 10% to customers who spend more than $20. If a customer pay a bill is $80, what will he actually pay? So because it's greater than 20, we just find 10%, all right? So find 10% of 80, and then we're good. Percent mean out of 100, right? Boom, 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 boom. So that's $8. So it's a discount of $8. Remember, notice it's a discount. So I go pay that less. So it's gonna be $80 minus the $8, which work out to $72. All right. So guys, ensure so you like the video or you definitely part 2. Who need my number? So my number here. And the name is Lennox Bennett. So look out for part 2 and part 3. All right, let's go. Let's go. This is the next minute. I'm out, no doubt. See you guys in another video.